We're back talking some Terence Crawford and Jeff. He's so horny. You know, Jeff Horn out of Australia. You know, they're supposed to be getting it on June 9th finally. It fell apart in April. It was supposed to be in Vegas in April. Now I believe it's at the Mandalay Bay. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. I was wondering, I see everybody else got intros and shit. Do I need an intro? You know, I'm looking at Famous Athletics video. I'm like, this intro's super dope. You know, shouldn't I have an intro? But you know what? Let me know what y'all think. Should the Boxing Clinic have an intro or not? You know, but we here. You know, shout out to the LDBC, the YTBC, and everybody in between. And yeah, I think it's a good fight. I think people are overlooking this fight because they think Terence Crawford is superhuman and unbeatable. You know, which he's not. I'm gonna say Jeff Horn is gonna be the toughest task to date for him. Horn has a good jaw. You know, strong body. Awkward angles, rugged, nasty, tough style with 8-ounce gloves on. This is the last weight class in welterweight you can have 8-ounce gloves. I think Jeff Horn is going to give Crawford somewhat a run for his money, you know. But the thing that makes me irate about this fight is the limited audience it has by fighting on the ESPN Plus app, which is an app that's a $5 subscription a month you pay for certain sports. Amir Khan and Philip Greco fought on it this past weekend in the United States stream. But I don't know the results and how it did. You know, but Terence Crawford, I've never seen a fighter of his caliber be treated in such a manner, you know, that he's been treated in. You know, I mean, would they put Roy Jones on the ESPN Plus at while he was pound for pound #1? Or, you know, an elite fighter? Would they do it to Floyd? Would they did it to Pacquiao? No. You know? Even Vladimir Klitschko was never asked to go overseas to go on no fucking app like this. You know? So they disrespecting Terence right there. And if Crawford don't feel the disrespect for him fighting on a limited platform, then, you know, at the end of the day, he might as well just bend over and take it from Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is a direct smack in the face. And not only is it smacking Crawford's face, it's a double whammy for Jeff Horn because by moving off the April 14th original date, I think it is, Horn lost $1 million, I believe. It's guesstimated at $1 million because it was supposed to be a pay-per-view in Australia and it's supposed to do pretty well. But when they moved the date with the fake hand injury by Terence Crawford because none of the networks wanted to ante up on the pay because ESPN Plus app wasn't available, and in the main card with Pacquiao being on the undercard of Crawford and Horn was supposed to be a pay-per-view. Since they didn't have Pacquiao to spin a pay-per-view, the card went up in the air and they faked the hand injury. By moving that date to June 9th, you know, Jeff Horn lost $1 million because on June 9th, it's another MMA Australian star that's going to be pay-per-view over there. And Jeff Horn just has to eat losing $1 million. So, you know, it's a double whammy on both ends. I could have did several different videos right here. I have like 4 or 5 videos in the archives that I could have dropped in this slot, but I gave it to Crawford to end the night and Crawford and Horn because I believe this fight should be on a better platform. You know, it should be better. So I'm gonna continue to talk about the fight. I'm gonna continue to pump it and promote it. I was watching Black Fight Fan video. He called him Jeff Horn. I take out the backs and Eagle and call him Jeff. Me so horny. But a lot of people sleeping on Horn, man. Horn can fight, and it's something that Crawford hasn't seen before. A tough, rugged, strong guy, awkward, dirty, nasty, filthy, whatever adjectives you want to use along those lines. Good body puncher, good jaw, good head puncher, I meant. And he get his hands dirty with some awkward angles and some funky head movement. You know, Crawford hasn't fought nobody like that with 8-ounce gloves. And the welterweight division is the last division in boxing that allows 8-ounce gloves. So that's the beauty of it. You know, I believe Horn is going to make it a dirty fight. And one thing that bothers a boxer puncher is a swarmer and a pressure fighter. So I believe this fight is going to be more fun than it's being advertised and it's being, you know, looked at from some fans and casual fans, hardcore and purists. I think Crawford is going to be tested, you know, to a certain extent. And I think it's a perfect introduction to 147 pounds for him. You know, if he stops Jeff Horn, I believe his power is legit. You know, if Jeff Horn walks to his punches, then I think we're going to have an issue. I got a video coming up talking about Crawford and Spence. How can you say Crawford is better than any welterweight right now unless he makes his welterweight debut? You know, you can't. You know, and I think he has the best foe to make that against. A guy that's strong and rugged, you know, that can take a punch and that can give a punch. I seen Jeff Horn take Randall Bailey's big punch. A lot of times in He did get dropped. I think it was more of a balance shot. I think it counted. But Randall Bailey is one of the biggest punchers in welterweight history. Even at his old age at that point, he still can punch. And Horn ate that like a $5 footlong. So Crawford is in for it. You know, he's supposed to feel confident and feel like he can't be touched. But if he felt like that, he wouldn't be training as hard. Training hard, you know, but I just don't like the platform. The ESPN Plus app, where all the great pound-for-pound champions fight. Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. They would never ask them motherfuckers to come on this platform and fight like that. Floyd would have smacked the dog-walking shit out of Bob Arum at any point in his career if he asked him to fight on a limited platform, which most people don't even know what the fuck the ESPN Plus app is until the night before, the night of the Terence Crawford fight when they looking for the stream. You know, they ain't did a great job of promoting the ESPN Plus app. Most people didn't even know that fucking app was on featuring Amir Khan and Philo Greco this weekend. You know, so, you know, they doing Crawford dirty. They did him dirty the week of Julius and Dongo when they ain't started running promos until the weigh-in. When they was running Miguel Moraga and Lomachenko promos from Sunday to Saturday. You know, if he don't realize what's going on with him, he gonna end up and fuck around and be like Mike Tyson and look up and his career gonna pass him by. And he's going to have a lot of money he could have made, you know. I'm pretty sure Bob Arum raping him, too. You know, a lot of people don't know that for Terence Crawford to have a fight versus Yuriorkis Gamboa in Nebraska, he had to give a percentage of his purse back to Bob Arum because Bob Arum didn't think he was a draw in Nebraska. Now, do you think since Crawford did great in Nebraska that Bob Arum gave him some money back on interest? Fuck no, that motherfucker pocketed that. He one greedy motherfucker, man. All that money, and what else do we have to buy? And I kind of feel bad for Jeff Horn, you know. You come over here to America, I think, to make his debut, and you fight on the ESPN Plus app in a second-rate venue in Vegas. You mean, when you come to Vegas, you know, when Carl Frost dreamed to come to Vegas, when Klitschko, Anthony Joshua, anybody from the other side dreaming of Vegas, you thinking of the creme de la creme, the A-side venue. You thinking of T-Mobile Arena or at least the MGM Grand, you feel me? Now, nobody comes to Vegas to fight at the motherfucking Mandalay Bay for one of the biggest fights of their career. You know? So he getting fucked too. You know, nobody want to fucking fight the Mandalay Bay. No offense to the Mandalay Bay, but that ain't what you dream of when you come from fucking Australia or Kazakhstan or fucking the UK. You know, Anthony Joshua came over here looking for a venue for him and Klitschko. You think he was looking at the fucking Mandalay Bay? The Thomas and Mack? That motherfucker was looking at the MGM Grand. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, Jeff Horn is getting a raw deal. Crawford getting a raw deal. This on a limited audience. So remember, it's $5. Remember y'all was telling me I was lying? Read them on week, motherfuckers. All you gotta do is read the articles. That's where they keep the best hidden secrets at, is in the motherfucking book in the article. You know, there's a lot of secrets on the internet if you just motherfucker read. You know, sorry to get a little bit belligerent, but it's true. You know, a lot of people saying, oh, you lying. I'm not lying. This fight ain't even on a regular ESPN. This is a ESPN Plus app, $5 subscription. And I will not pay $5. I'll find a way to stream it or I'll catch it on the back end. Love Crawford, like Horn, but I ain't paying $5. I'm sorry, ESPN ain't gonna rate me. Crawford deserved to be on ESPN, man. And y'all see how Bob doing them, but y'all still gonna justify him being like Bob. And people say, what can Al do for him? Shit, at least he be fighting at the Barclays Centers where he got all his support. At least he probably be fighting at a better venue, you know. At least he be fighting on regular Showtime on CBS. He won't be on no fucking back page ESPN Plus app. And that's my gripe about it. But y'all know what it is. It's TBC and more. Appreciate all the love and support. We gone.